Network. I am Mike Dudas from the Anita Martini Radio Studio at Ball High School in Galveston, Texas. I am here along with head coach Courtney Phillips, and she's brought a couple players with her this week. So first of all, good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right, so who did you bring with you this time?
Well, I have a junior, Malia Hutcherson, and a freshman, Brianna Reyes.
All right, so let's start with Brianna. What grade are you in? Ninth grade. All right, so freshman. Are you? Which team do you play on?
Varsity.
Varsity. It's a freshman on varsity. That's impressive. What position do you play?
Outfield.
Outfield. So any position in the outfield, or which part of the outfield?
Right, left, wherever.
Yeah.
Right. So you're versatile then, right? You can play them all. All right. So freshman. So how did it end up as a freshman that you ended up on the varsity team?
What was the question again?
You're a freshman on the varsity team, so what did you do to get onto the varsity team? So you must be pretty good, I would think. Are you a good hitter, fielder, or thrower, or
Speed.
speed?
I'll answer that. Speed.
Okay, yeah, so the speed. So you saw a lot of speed, right? She
Yes.
can cover a lot of ground and run good on the base pass, right?
She's just a good all-around kid. You don't get a lot of attitude out of her.
Oh, well, that's good. And I can tell she's kind of quiet too. So
She's
she's
very
you're going to
quiet.
have to speak up and answer
She's
these
smiling,
questions.
though.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you're a freshman. Which community are you in?
Biomed.
Biomed. All right, good for you. And what is your easiest class? That gives you no problems. Your favorite class? Can't be PE.
Art.
Art. Okay. So do you like to draw?
No,
Fun, no?
but it's just easiest.
Easy. So it's kind of a no-brainer class that you do well in, right? Which class is? I'm not going to ask your least favorite, but the one that is probably considered your most difficult, where you really have to work hard each and every day.
Biology.
Biology, science. Okay. So are you taking? So you're taking just straight up biology this year?
Pre-AP.
Pre-AP biology. So okay. So I bet you get to do a lot
You know
of
the easy
extra
stuff.
things. Yeah. Are you dissecting frogs or anything?
No.
No, you don't have to do it. You haven't had to do that this year?
No.
What special projects do you do in biology?
We don't do any projects in biology.
Did you get to participate in the science fair this year or not?
No.
No? Okay, well, that's good. All right, so is that the only pre-AP classes you're taking?
All my classes are pre-AP.
Oh, wow, I'm impressed. So English, what kind of math are you taking?
Algebra 1.
So pre-AP algebra, then U.S. history pre-AP?
Yes.
Okay, who's your teacher for U.S. history?
Miss Ayers.
Okay, so sounds like you have a pretty good schedule. What are your classes for next year?
They're all also pre-AP or AP.
All AP classes. So taking biology this year, so I'm assuming you're probably taking
Chemistry.
chemistry. And if you take algebra this year, are you taking geometry next year, or have you already had geometry?
I'm doubling up. I'm going to take geometry and algebra 2.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna have a lot of math then.
2 times 2 is 12 in my book.
And
So don't ask
so you had
me.
U.S. history, so would you take what, world history next?
Yes.
So you taking an AP world history, or just regular good old world history?
AP.
AP, okay, I knew you were probably going to answer that. All right, so I'm assuming you probably played softball since you were little, right?
I started in 12U.
12U, okay, so that's what, 12 and under?
Yes.
Okay, so what age did you start playing?
12.
12, oh, 12, so you're kind of a latecomer then.
Yes.
So you haven't, isn't that one of these just played, oh, I've been playing since I was 3 years old or whatever. So, well, good for you. So what's your favorite part about softball?
I like all I like all of it, but I like hitting the most when it's on point.
Okay, so you enjoy hitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how have you been hitting so far this season?
I haven't really been hitting.
So it's probably hard. Did you probably, I would think the pitches are probably fast, right?
It varies. Not all of them are.
So it just depends, right?
Yes.
So You like playing, so what's the best part about playing the outfield?
Running.
Running, like running after the ball, or the ball is a fly ball, running over and catching it.
Mm-hmm.
So, so far this year, what's your most memorable moment?
Beating Santa Fe.
So you enjoyed beating Santa Fe, yeah. We always enjoy beating Santa Fe, right?
We
And
never
then-
have. This
Oh,
is the
you
first
never have,
time.
so that makes it even sweeter, right?
And we are the only, Santa Fe, we are the only loss they've had this entire district season.
Wow.
So, that's a big deal for us.
Okay, and who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Puig.
Miss Puig, okay, yeah, a lot of people like her. What makes her your favorite teacher?
Her personality and the way she teaches.
I was thinking you were going to say that. Yeah, she has a unique personality, right? Just the way she is and how she handles things, right?
Mm-hmm.
What class do you have her for?
What do you mean?
I mean, so you said Miss Puig is your favorite teacher, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does she teach?
Biomed.
Biomed, so you have her for a biomed class then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. All right, so let's move down the line and tell us your name again.
Malia.
Malia, that's a pretty name.
Thank you.
So, Malia, what grade are you in?
I'm 11th grade.
11th grade junior. Which community are you in?
Biomed.
Biomed, all right. And tell us about your schedule this year. What classes are you taking?
I'm taking economics, med term, algebra 2,
Mm-hmm.
English 2,
Mhm.
and then anatomy and physiology.
All right. So, what is your favorite class?
English.
And who's that teacher?
Coach Dispensa.
Okay, all right. And which class is the class that you really have to work hard at each and every day just to succeed?
Anatomy and physiology.
Anatomy and physiology. What type of things do you do in that class?
Lately we've been, we like cut up open a sheep brain, and we looked at a cow's eye, and then
Wow.
Yum.
yeah, we've been working on those two.
So that's what I was asking our other player in here about dissect. Is you really do that in anatomy and physiology, right?
Yeah,
So a
We do a
sheep
lot of that.
brain, you said?
yeah,
Wow. So it's a real sheep brain. It's not like a model or anything. It's
it's
a real.
really cool.
I hear they're
It's
pretty dumb animals, so is it a very big
Yeah,
brain?
Coach, can you imagine? Okay, I need to order
the size
supplies.
of my hand.
Yeah.
Coach, can you imagine that? I need to order some supplies for my room, and I need to order some sheep
Some
brain.
sheep brain. Ew.
Of a catalog or something.
You know, I grew up in the countries, and we had sheep for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. They might be one of the dumber animals, but I mean, I know they provide a lot of good things, but
Just
at the same
saying,
time,
no
it's
offense
like
towards sheep.
it is
right?
no offense, but
Yeah.
man, trying to get them
Yeah.
to do stuff. I mean, them sheep and goats, they're kind of.
And I need to order some cow eyeballs
Yeah.
too, right? Like, wow.
How about a cow tongue or something? I mean, people eat that.
Ew, I don't like it.
So, do you like that class?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
You probably never know what to expect, right, in that class.
Never with Miss Howard.
Yeah, Miss Howard, and she's a good teacher too, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's always on point, right? She's one of those teachers that have really high expectations, right?
Yeah.
Expects a lot from her student, which is good. Instead of, I mean, can you imagine that, Coach? Shame on her having high expectations, right? In the classroom right now, I mean, who does that anymore, right? So, shout out to Miss Howard. All right, so what position do you play?
Right field, outfield.
Right field, outfield, and
She
you're on the varsity
pitches
team?
to.
Are you on the varsity team too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and pitch too?
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't
How many times
pitch
have you
with
pitched this year?
I've pitched for JV for one of their tournaments away.
She's just getting kind of back into it. She's
Okay.
been kind
Was
of.
your arm sore after you got back into it?
Yes.
So what do you do with your sore arm after the
Um,
game?
Whenever I go home, I sit and my
I see.
sister works on it because she's a chiropractor.
Oh, okay. So describe the icing process. What do you do?
I just put it on for 20 minutes and take it off for 20
So
minutes.
put what on, an ice bag or something?
Yeah. And
Like attach it to your arm or something?
Mhm.
Does it feel better after that?
Mm-hmm. It feels relaxed.
So I'm assuming it's kind of throbbing, right? It's just aching and
Yes.
just need to relax and everything. So you're a junior, so have you played since your freshman year
Yes, sir.
here at Ball? And what is your advice for incoming freshmen? You know, they're 8th graders right now dreaming of coming to Ball, and yeah, I really want to play softball, and eventually be on the varsity team, what would be your word of advice to them?
Make sure you check your attitude.
Check your attitude.
Amen.
And you expect a lot of conditioning, like a lot of conditioning.
What are you
Explain that
talking
to our
about?
audience. Conditioning. What do you mean by that?
Running, mainly running.
But for what? What would we be conditioning for? Attitudes?
Yeah, attitudes.
Mhm.
Missing stuff, taking stuff out, forgetting stuff on the
Being
bus.
forgetful. Yeah.
Leaving things, losing things, not
When-
cleaning the
when the-
bus.
Players go, oh, coach, and she questions, why didn't you do? I didn't know or I forgot. Well, those two left a long time ago, right?
Man, that is everything they say. Well, I didn't know, or well, I forgot.
And it's repetitive things that they've done 1,000 times.
Yes,
and I
and they
forgot
know, and it's like I can't hold your hand. And if we teach them one thing, if we can teach them responsibility, I'm winning at that point. Whether it's softball, but if we can do responsibility, I know I'm winning at that point.
Exactly. And it's victory right there, right?
Yes.
Like, wow. All right, so so conditioning, that's your big advice, right?
Yes, sir.
Just so in other words, you're probably saying prepare to be in shape, or if you're not, you better get in shape
Yeah.
quick, right?
It will put you behind for sure.
Yeah, or the coach will put you into shape and it won't be fun, right?
And it
Because
won't be
off
fun.
season is when.
All right, so what's I'll ask both of you, what is the best part about working with Coach Phillips?
Oh, don't
I do
speak out
Yeah.
too fast. Just slow down, girls.
Yeah,
It's
don't
okay.
answer them for both at
Yeah.
the same time, yeah. They're both
They're
smiling.
trying to come up
They're
with
both
something. You
smiling
see
too,
that?
so
Their
that's
little
good,
brains
yeah.
are
Here's
just
the
working.
cameras.
No, there's nothing like in particular.
Every day is fun with Coach Phillips.
Okay, that's a good answer, all right. I know sometimes you're put on the spot where you're like, well, the coach is like, well, the coach is always there, right? So, no, you probably know you can count on her, right? Good or bad, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes when it's tough or she may have to tell you things you don't like hearing, but at the bottom line, she has your best interest at heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's always a sign of a good coach, and I know Coach Phillips is that way too. All right, so moving down to Coach Phillips, give us an update. What's been going on and what's happening? I think you told me some of the specials happening tomorrow.
Yes, we did the Chevy Spotlight. We were chosen for that, and we did a
Congratulations.
thank you. And they came down and did a segment on us, and it aired on Channel 11 on Saturday. We have the link and everything to it. But Classic in Galveston, Classic Chevrolet is going to come down with another one of their people from Houston, and they're going to award the girls a Chevy Spotlight trophy to say
Can you
thank you.
send me that link and I'll put it on TV and everything
Absolutely,
too? Okay.
I sure will.
Thank you.
So it was a kind of a cool thing to do, and the girls, I would have to say, out of the entire year, the year's practice to date, that might have been the best practice we had as far as focus, get things done, get there fast, stretch. Everybody looked the exact same. We didn't worry about kids forgetting. Oh, I forgot my shirt. Well, I didn't know it was this day. Kind of deal. They all were on point. Same shirt, same shirts tucked in, belts, shoes. I mean, they looked sharp, and they did. I don't think we missed a ball. We made our throws. It was on, everything was on point, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to say there's a camera out here every day.
I know.
It was kind of neat. So they're gonna come tomorrow before the varsity game in between, and they're going to award the girls a trophy and to say thank you and congratulations to being picked on the spotlight.
Wow, that's an honor. Great going. Ladies, are we excited about that, being honored with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Exciting.
be fun to be out there for that. All right, so that will go on tomorrow. Will that be part of the pregame stuff?
Yes, we'll do it probably after we do our warm up and stuff.
And approximately what
It'll be-
time will that be?
About 6:20ish. I told her that
Because the game starts at 6:30, right?
about 6:30. I mean, roughly,
Mhm.
depending on how long it takes. Maybe 6:15. I'll try to do it in between. The JV plays for an hour and a half,
Mhm.
so an hour and 15. So it depends on when they get started, when we can stop, and then when we can get started again. But somewhere in the 6:15 to 6:30 range is when we'll have that presentation.
And who do you play tomorrow?
Texas City.
Texas City. Okay, so you kind of took a little sigh with
I
that. So
did.
what does that mean?
I just hope the girls are ready. We started off. We're now in the second round of district.
Mhm.
We started off last Friday starting it over with Elkins, and we beat them 15-4. I think was the final score when they called the game.
Oh, good.
We started off a little rough in that game, but we came through. That's about the third, fourth inning, and we just opened up, and the girls just started knocking the snot out of the ball, hitting it here and there and where they weren't, and it worked. So.
And how did you finish the first half?
Say Santa Fe, that's always been a big deal. They've had an ace pitcher, and her sister before her, Shelby Missouri, who's now at LSU, who I hope she's doing good there. But she's kind of been the pain in my side for the last 4 years here playing them, and the girls have always been like, oh my gosh, we're playing Santa Fe, and they are a very good ball club. They've got some very talented athletes there, but they don't have the pitcher that they had in the past. They now have Maddie Blake, and heck, she stumped us too. I mean, she's got different movement and different things that we haven't seen in our district, and they have a pretty solid team. I just think that I don't know if it's just our kids were on it, they wanted it. It was probably the best game we've had this whole season, based on cheering, talking, communication. That's something that we always talk about, and there's days that we run for no communication and there's absolutely nothing said. And that's what happened against Tech City when we played them our first game, and we were run ruled by them in 6 innings, and that hasn't happened. And so it was tough. And if we can just build off the good things that have happened in our district play and keep those going, then I think we should be okay. We lost to Manville. We lost to Galena Park. She told me, and I talked to the coach. The Galena Park coach told me, we're tired of losing to G-ball. And we beat them twice in district last year, and we've always played them in preseason when they weren't in our district. And this year we go over there, and I don't know. I'm not sure we got quite off the bus when we played them. But we ended up losing to Galena Park and Manville and Texas City. So those are our 3 losses.
So where are we in the standings right now?
We are 6-3 or 6-3
Oh,
currently.
we're good. Well, congratulations on that.
We're fighting. So Texas City and us are both 6-3. So
Be a big game.
It will be a big game. It'll either move us forward or move them down, or either way. But then we have to take care of telling the girls 1 game at a time, 1 pitch at a time, 1 out at a time. There's still a lot of play left in district.
Don't take any games for granted.
Right. Absolutely.
All right. So see, we're coming up to the end of our time. So good luck tomorrow. Game against Texas City. We'll be rooting for you. Is any final comments you'd like to make or anything? Did we get everything in?
We have, Coach O just reminded me, we have a softball camp coming up Saturday.
Okay.
We put it out there. It's on the website. We've got close to 50 kids signed up to do it.
Wow.
And it's our girls are putting it on. Our girls are going to be running the camp and doing the different stations and stuff that they're doing.
At the softball complex up there?
Right there at our field, and we'll be there. I think it's a 9 to 2 thing. That way they have a little bit of break in between to kind of sit and talk to the girls. And it's the first time we've really done this, and I think it's good for our girls to get involved with it and be able to teach the things that they've learned, and then see the younger kids. They kind of, they look up to them and it's something fun.
Instead of the adults there, and
Right.
the coach or whatever,
Right.
tends to stick. Yeah, if they have a fellow athlete there mentoring them.
Right,
that type of
absolutely.
thing. All right, again, congratulations on the success during the first half, and look forward to great or even greater things in the second half. And good luck tomorrow night, and congratulations on the award. Ladies, thank you for stopping by, and good luck for the rest of the season. So
Thank you.
let's see you in the playoffs, right?
So that's
Probably seems kind of far away, but it'll be
it
here before you
does,
know
but
it.
at the same time, it happens so fast, and I hope we get our chance at it.
Exactly. Okay, all right, continue doing this proud, and we'll talk to you all again very soon.
Thank you very much.